I just love that video, that intro. Like,
Yeah, I was dancing. I was dancing.
how are
I
you,
love
man?
that. Such an upbeat kind of music, isn't it?
Brilliant,
So,
brilliant.
so that everybody knows, this was just an impromptu kind of chat, right? So now, I just thought about it yesterday, and I said, let's jump on a live because we've just finished the well, not the one of the launches for a new launch for a Paid in Full and Prospering Academy, which is Sanae Floyd's baby and subscription membership site. And I just thought I would come in here and just like talk about the whole process that we've been through, just like a very kind of chit chat about it, and also to empower you that you're watching. If you are launching your group program, or if you have an idea for a group program, please, please, please don't just stay there and do nothing. You know, there is always a way to launch these things. And I just want to like not rush you. I just want to prompt you to kind of like just do it, because there's no one strategy that fits all, right? And it's all different, and that's the fun of it, making it different, and making it unique. So yeah, so I'm here today with Sanae Floyd. She's a breakthrough coach and sales mentor. And we've just finished her launch for Paid in Full. And if you stay until the end of this live video, I've got a sneak peek of the membership site, Sanae's membership site for Paid in Full and Prospering Academy. So let's talk about it. How did you feel during the launch? And just
Okay, well, as you,
Yeah,
well, I was
go
going to say, as you know, because you've been with me the whole time from 2016, which is when I first ever launched anything in terms of group coaching programs. I've done multiple launches for multiple different programs, groups, membership sites, whatever. And I have to say that this one has been the most fun. And I think that comes from just experience and getting out of my own way, which has been a progress, an ever evolving progression, really, because I think, you make it as stressful as you make it. But in the past, I would always get in my own way, and I would stress about what if, and hold myself back. And then that energy would infuse into everything I did. So nothing quite kind of worked. So almost this time, it was just a case of, well, I'm just surrendering to the process and really going to enjoy it. So yeah, it's been a great time.
And I think one of the things, like the first stepping stone that people really don't give it a lot of importance, is the importance of planning it, right? To structure it, to visually see it, because I've visually, and I've actually written down on my whiteboard the whole sequence of the launch, so we could see exactly where things were missing, where we needed to do some things. And I think there's a bit of a lack of planning, and this is probably a struggle that many businesses are going through. I'm naturally a planner in my corporate life, and I just love to plan it because I need to have my head organized with everything. But yeah, just talk us about, like, how did you feel when I actually told you and I showed you the sequence of the launch and everything?
Yeah, well, I would say I do agree with you. It is a struggle, the whole planning thing. And I think it's because when you're an entrepreneur and you get this idea, and this idea is the best thing you've ever had, and you can't wait to get it out there, and you just think, right, this is so good, In my mind, it's so good, who's not going to want it? And so you just kind of go out there, give yourself a couple of weeks, and then when nobody comes in, it's disheartening and confusing, and you think, but it's so good, what's wrong? And then you go into the spiral, the downward spiral mentally. So I think that's because we're so excited and so enthusiastic, that's why the planning piece is often missing. So actually, to have somebody like you, well, to have you in my corner anyway is just gold. But to see the plan and actually go, right, in order for me to get the results I want to get, I need to.
I remember you put like an emoji with. I love that emoji. It's like,
it's like a light bulb moment. Oh, right, okay, then I can plan this. Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, and it's not overthinking the process, but it's actually being able to see sequentially, like these things need to be done, because you've got to share, you've got to warm up your audience, you've got to nurture your audience, you've got to give value, you've got to give them the why, the why behind the program and all of this kind of thing. So I think there is an absolute process. So the planning has been priceless, and especially, hey Anna.
Anna in the house.
Yeah, so, and especially for just staying calm and understanding that that there is a process, and it's by having a plan, you stay on track and you stay calm, and it helps with the mindset. So yeah. When I saw your sequence, it was very helpful.
And also it helps you to a little bit with the self-discipline, right? I had a live yesterday that I was talking about this, and I think it was Brandon Burchard that said that you don't lack discipline, you just got too much on your plate. Right? And it's true. And having a plan, having a structure kind of engages your brain to go into step 1, step 2, step 3. And also the email sequence that I did for you can be different for everybody, right? Because you already had the sales page, but some other client of mine might not have the sales page, but they're able to see everything, sequentially. And yes, definitely too much. Oh, and they're saying she's got too much on her plate too.
Yeah.
You got to plan it.
Got to plan it. And I would just say, in terms of also that not having because this was something that I didn't have in the beginning when I first launched, and that was a sales page or a membership platform or the email list. I didn't have any of that. And I still launched a group program, and I still, with your help, to understand kind of how I was going to do this and plan it out. But yeah, it's not necessary to have all of that in order to have an incredible launch and serve clients at that highest level in a group program. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of put that out there, that you don't have to have all of that. That comes in time as you grow, but at the beginning, just create your group program, map out your content. You don't have to have all the content created before you start. That's a big fallacy. Everyone kind of spends too much time trying to create every module. Do it as the weeks progress whilst you're in the group program, because then you can tailor it a bit more to the people who are in your group. But yeah, you don't need all the bells and whistles to have a successful launch.
Yes, it does help to have that structure, though, isn't it?
Absolutely.
It does help because, during the launch, right? So let's talk about the feelings that we feel during the launch, because yes, we are excited, but then something in our brain goes like, oh, what if this doesn't work? What if that doesn't work? And then we start doubting ourselves, right? So maybe you can share with us some little tips on how to stay focused and just stay in your lane, basically, and don't don't get overwhelmed with this self-doubt feelings that you might feel during a launch.
Yeah. So absolutely. I mean, it's so easy to get overwhelmed. It's so easy to have a foot on the brake constantly. You know, if you're excited about it and a part of your brain says, but what if this doesn't work? And you've got that doubt. It's like every piece of action you take you've got the brakes on. So I always think, right, a couple of things to really help with the mindset is to always focus on your big why, you know, why this is so important to you, that the value you're going to bring to the people you're going to help, you know, why this is going to make such a difference to your life and impact those people that you serve. So really get clear on the why, but also to the whole, everything you do and the success of it, the outcome is based on the state you're in as you're doing it. So you've got to create a really empowered state of being. And, you know, I remember through one of my coaches, they taught me kind of a triad of, think about how your body is. You know, your state is determined by your body, your physiology. So you've got to jump up and down to shift that feeling of funkiness or stuckness. You've got to think about what you're focused on. So as you said, stay in your lane, focus on the result, focus on the why, but also be very aware of your language, which is, you know, I can't do this versus I absolutely am going to do this. I'm unstoppable. This is amazing. I'm taking massive action. So the triad is basically your physiology, your focus, and your language. And when you get all of those three aligned, then you're in a state where you can take really empowered action, or not. You know, you could be the opposite. So it's about understanding that you're in complete control of your state all of the time. And it's just a simple shift in your focus that will determine your state.
Yeah, your thoughts create feelings within your body, and therefore they take you into action or not. So
Absolutely.
people need to be really like aware of this and everything. And I've had launches that sometimes I just felt like, oh, I'm going to hide my own launches. I'm just going to hide, you know, and there's this feeling of that something's going to go wrong. And if we have this in our mind while we're doing a launch, it will go wrong because this is what you're thinking, and therefore, I truly believe that. And affirming all throughout your launch that it's going to be a success, and people are going to join your webinar, and people are going to join this and that you're doing throughout your launch, and they are taking massive action, and the why they want to see your value as well is quite important. So thinking creatively is like we're talking about thoughts, and so thinking creatively as well to minimize the risk. And can I talk about the risk that we had recently? So
the risk that became reality.
Yeah, well, what happened was, right, it's a bit of a storytelling right now. What happened was we had Sanae ran a 5-day debt-free challenge, every day giving it enormous amounts of value in the group, and lots of people inside the group. We had quite a good amount for the time that we promoted that challenge. And then also we were promoting organically, and we paid ads, a masterclass, right? I was supporting the masterclass in my webinar platform, and we had everything. Everything was like, I've checked it and rechecked it like a million times, right? And everything was fine. So on the day of the masterclass, me and Sanae, we met inside the webinar platform 20 minutes before the start of the masterclass, right? Little did I know that guests, presenters can only join the webinar 10 minutes before. So what happened, right? Please don't laugh. What happened was that the webinar platform actually kicked Sanae out. So we had to think, and Sanae thought creatively, right? Because I was like messaging Sanae on the side of my screen. It's like, what do we do? And I'm like trying to entertain the people that were already attending the webinar. And so we had to really think creatively, and Sanae sent me a Zoom link. We moved them straight to the Zoom, right, where you gave the masterclass, and we saved the webinar. We saved the masterclass. So that was like a failure, but we turned it into a success, because in the next day they also received the replay. All the attendees, we had about 75 webinar attendees for that. So that was quite a good number. That was quite a good number, turnover. Yeah, we just moved them to the Zoom, and you should have seen me. And maybe one of these days when I have a lot of guts, I'll put that video that I'm like stood there. But that was
basically it was 13 minutes of you trying to stay calm and trying to figure out where's the presenter whilst people are watching and joining the masterclass. So hats off to you for actually staying calm. And I think, I mean, to me, it was about thinking quickly. And like you say, thinking creatively, just saying, right, everyone jump into Zoom. We're not going to cancel. We're not going to, throw our hands in the air and say, that's it, I'm done. And just actually, the minute it was done, we kind of sighed a bit of relief. I was disappointed that happened, but very quickly just brushed it off and thought, okay, great, let's do it again. Let's plan the next one, and next time it's going to be brilliant. And I think, to use the word failure, it's a dangerous word, because actually nothing is a failure if you come away with a learning. And so for those of you who've sort of done multiple launches and perhaps things haven't worked out as you'd hoped, or you didn't get the results you wanted, did you learn something? Yes or no? If it's a yes, then brilliant, because that's what you can then take into your next launch. So there are no failures, just feedback.
and celebrate it, because after what happened, we still celebrated. I went and got a glass of wine.
Was that just a bit of a soothing of the nerves?
that as well. But not honestly, from the bottom of my heart, when that happened and you gave an amazing masterclass, and I'm going to put the link here to Sanae's Paid in Full and Prospering Academy sales page just down below. I'll do it now, actually, because you gave an amazing masterclass, and your program is so good.
I just think it's needed. So just if you don't know, for those of you who don't know what this is, basically it's a 12-month membership program to help entrepreneurs to free themselves from the emotional and physical burden of debt. This was very much a part of my story. 23 years in debt, and it was dragging me down and inhibiting me in my business, because when you're in a place of financial lack and scarcity, it affects everything you do. It shows up in everything you do. And so the shift in state when you are free of debt, or at least free of the emotional burden, is phenomenal for your business and ultimately for your growth and your clients. And so when I took myself through this process, cleared my debt, and then created this membership, it's something that is really, really passionate for me and close to my heart. And what came out of this masterclass that we were talking about was, Sophia kindly ran a poll, and we asked the attendees questions around their current debt situation, and probably not surprisingly, but I still felt shocked and my heart hurt, was the statistics of those people. Was it, Sophia, something like 50%
As far as
of
I can
people?
remember, so we asked the first question, for how long I've been in debt, and the 67.67% said as
As
far as
long
I
as I
can
can
remember,
remember.
as long
I
as I
mean,
can remember.
that was the one that hurt me, because
Yeah.
it's 50% of the people attending, they were over 20,000 in debt, which didn't surprise me, because I think if you're going to attend a masterclass about how to free yourself from debt, then you're going to have a pretty hefty debt amount. So half of the people had more than 20,000 in debt. But it was that 67% of people who answered, I've been in debt for as long as I can remember. And that was the statistic that made me think. And these people have tried everything. They've tried repayment strategies, they've tried cutting back, they've tried budgeting, all of these different strategies, but still having been in debt for as long as they can remember. So this is why, for me, I absolutely know that those strategies don't work until you clear the inner stuff, which was what I teach. So yeah,
I mean, are you feeling okay to share the amount that you've cleared and the time that took you to clear with the process that you're using?
For me personally, absolutely. So I was almost £50,000 in debt. I also had some back taxes to the tune of about 10,000. But yeah, 50,000 in debt. I cleared the bulk of it in 6 months, and then in the 7th month cleared all of it. So effectively, it took me 7 months. Sorry, and then because I'd set myself a goal when I hit rock bottom, and I made the decision, enough is enough, I have to pay off this debt. I set myself a goal originally that I was going to be paid in full and published in 6 months, because I knew that if I could do it, then I had to share how I did it. Because this, for me, to go from 23 years in debt to none in 6 months, I knew I had to write about it and share how I did it, because it would just, but I didn't know how I was going to do it. I just set a goal. So although the goal was 6 months, I actually accomplished the whole lot in 9 months. So my book was out there within 9 months and all the debt was gone.
And this is a subject that, sorry to interrupt you, but this is a subject that is really sensitive, and it's got an impact on a lot of people. There are people that are so desperate in need of this, and they get into depression or worse, because they can't find a solution and a way out of it.
It's riddled with anxiety and depression and frustration and fear and all the negative emotion. But I think from my experience and the people that I've worked through this with, clients in the Paid in Full and Prospering Academy, the state that is very common is this feeling of, it's a state of living in a hypervigilant state, constant hypervigilance. You wake up and your first feeling is this kind of dense energy in your solar plexus, which is anxiety. And so you live your day to day in this hypervigilant state, which means what you're actually creating is more of the same, because when you're in that state, you attract anything that is a match to that state. So that's why a lot of people struggle to get out of debt, because they actually perpetuate the situation because of their inner state. So, what I teach is that it's not about the external strategy. You've got to work on the cause of the problem. And the cause is always mindset and emotion. You sort that out internally, you get to the root, and then everything else will fall into place. You shift your reality very, very quickly. And it's simple. That's the thing. It's
and there's
really simple.
four levels, isn't it, to that cause, that awareness kind of stage that they need to go through. The first step, right, is awareness.
Awareness is the solution. And what I teach is there are 4 stages, 4 levels of awareness. The first one is physical awareness. So this is literally getting clear on the amount. You've got to know your numbers. And I didn't know my numbers. I kept my head in the sand. I ignored my bills. I was really just couldn't handle facing
to the
truth.
penny.
To the penny.
To the penny.
Yeah,
And we had that. we saw some people in your 5-day debt-free challenge actually like the amounts that they shared with us to the penny.
Yes,
That was
yeah.
amazing to see. That was really good.
Because it's not easy to face it when it's a lot. So yeah, the physical, when you set a goal, we talked about this earlier, you know, when you set a goal, it does something in your brain, it switches on your antenna, your reticular activating system, creates structural tension. So your brain's going, oh, hang on a minute, what you're focused on and visioning isn't what's the current reality. So your brain will then switch on and help you, support you to move you towards your goal. The second level is the emotional awareness. So this is about sitting in the feeling, allowing your body to feel the feelings instead of suppressing and repressing, which is why we binge, we drink, people smoke, they get addicted to social media, they binge watch Netflix. All of those things are distraction to avoid feeling the feelings because they're overwhelming, they're painful. So we clear that. The third level is then mental.
You do a really good exercise inside the Painful and Prospering Academy that helps. So it's like a meditation exercise that helps them to feel that feeling and just release it, right?
Yeah. It's very, very powerful, really powerful. And the breakthroughs people have is just like amazing. So then the third level, we go into the mental awareness, which is once the feelings have been released, what that does is it almost kind of allows the thoughts, the beliefs, the chronic patterns of thought that have been there percolating for decades often, they then have the chance to come to the surface. So when you're aware of the thoughts that have been running the show, then you can change them. So you raise awareness to the disempowering beliefs, and then you're in full control to then choose a new belief, a more empowering belief. And then the fourth level is the spiritual awareness. Now, this was a shocker to me when I went through the process. I never imagined what spiritual journey I was embarking on when I decided to get debt free. But it opened up so much to, the nature of reality and how we have complete control over our circumstances. And having that awareness that we live in an infinitely prosperous and abundant universe when we tap into that power. So that's the fourth level. It's tapping into that state of awareness. So I could, oh my God, Sophie, you know me, I could talk about
we could be talking about it.
Yeah, reel me in, otherwise I'm off to the races with this stuff. I love it.
But okay, so everybody, right? If you are in debt, I urge you, Sanae's program, Academy, subscription membership is a subscription membership site. It's starting on Monday. What's the date? Monday, the 8th,
so literally
8th of March of 2021. If you are feeling like, I don't know where to turn, I don't know who to ask for help, I want to get rid of this state that I'm in of anxiety, of owing so much money, and I want to pay off, I want to be debt free, I urge you, this program is absolutely incredible. Sanae has given a lot of breakthroughs and results to your clients, right? So concluding, because we could be talking about this until we go, how do you say it, blue in the face?
Until I'm blue in the face, till the cows come home.
Yes, until the cows come home, till we're blue in the face. But I really urge you, the link is down below, academy.sanaefloyd.com/PIF, PIF, which means paid in full. So really simple, go and have a look. There's some testimonials over there. And if you're still not sure, I mean, this is a monthly subscription, right? £67 per month. Or you can save 2 months, you can just pay 10 months and pay 670 for the year, right?
Mhm.
And just immerse yourself and just make a commitment, right? With yourself that you want to get rid of this debt, that you want to feel free and happy and in control.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, yeah. And we meet every single week, so it's not like another course that's going to sit in your inbox and never be dealt with. You know, you've got support and accountability, because the PIF family, we meet every Friday. We have a call. I teach in there. I'll share with you all the principles and practices every Friday. Then you've got an opportunity for live Q&A, hot seat coaching, masterminding. It really is an incredible support group, because this is my passion. So I won't, there's no room to hide. Basically.
Well, let's talk about then what they're going to get, really. So from Monday, so you don't do this live all the time, okay? So
No.
this is a live, 8 weeks live, right? And there is another 4 bonuses modules that you have inside the membership. And I'll share the membership in a minute. But Sanae, if you can just tell us what's going to happen to them, because people are going to say, oh yeah, but what am I going to get? What's in it for me?
Yeah, absolutely. Really important. So it's 12 months coaching, mentoring, accountability and support in the membership platform. They get 24/7 access to a whole host of modules, masterclasses, workshops to support with the mindset, the money, and even marketing. There's marketing workshops as well. We meet every week, every Friday, like I said, at 12 o'clock UK time. And for 8 weeks, I will be taking you through the exact process that I took myself through, that I've taken my clients through in the past, to help them to get to that stage where they are clearing the debt. So we go through the process, and it is a very structured, step-by-step 8 weeks. So it is like kind of like the Alcoholics Anonymous 12-step program. This is an 8-step program. So I will guide you through that live. But you also have in the membership site all of the modules laid out, so you can take yourself through it at any time. But I would encourage you to join live, because that's where everyone gets the most value, and you're all supporting one another. Also, you get access to the exclusive community, which has been priceless for the guys in there. Just the level of support and knowing that you're not alone is really, really just absolutely invaluable. So yeah, I would say if it's something that you have been struggling with for some time, the struggle ends here. Absolutely, the struggle ends here.
Yeah, and you said they can go through the modules at their own time, but it's really important to engage, ask questions, be present live. Just like I say, be disciplined to take like 30 minutes out of your day to go through the videos, to attend the live calls, right? And ask questions, and just be really committed, right? So that they can go towards the goal of debt-free. So that is, can I share now? I'm going to share the inside of the membership that I've created.
Amazing. Check you out.
Now, so I'm doing this for the first time, so please bear with me. I've got a share button and a video file. It's coming.
See.
Oh, hold on a minute, because just I need to find the video. That's hilarious. Can you just tell a bit more about the PIF while I'm trying to find the video?
Yeah, okay. So every Friday, what's really wonderful is every Friday when the PIF family meet, we get together. The relationships that have formed have been just incredible, and we talk about anything and everything. We really cover all bases. Everyone in there is an entrepreneur, and so they share their challenges from the week. we all mastermind together, coach one another. So it's just a really supportive community. And the results they're getting are absolutely phenomenal, like life-changing results. And what that does is you start to shift all the kind of the fear and the anxiety. You start to create a new vibrational frequency because you change your dominant habits of thought and feeling. And what that does, it doesn't just help with your shifting your financial situation, but it also opens you up to more opportunity, more resources, more people who will come into your experience to help you grow your business. So we've had some incredible results in there. So yeah, so I'm really, really excited to be running this live and taking you through the process.
Sorry, I found it.
How are you doing,
Just let me try now. No, it's in here. Just give me a mo. Normally I'm by organizing this, but I thought I could put the YouTube link, but actually I can put the video link straight from my computer, which is kind of fun. This is a new feature of StreamYard, and I'm quite liking it. Portfolio. Almost that. Found it. Okay.
Hi everybody, it's Sophia here from increasedsocialrisk.com. I'm a 9-to-5 exit strategist and group program launch coach, and today I'm in Sanae Floyd's coaching membership area. So I've been working with this coach for many years now, and we've built already several different levels to her membership. And today I'm going to show you the back end of one of the memberships, which is a subscription membership, and it's called the Paid in Full and Prospering Academy. This is the sales page, right? And on this membership, we've adopted for a recurring monthly, and also we have an option for a yearly payment. And now I'm going to take you to the back end, the stuff that nobody sees, which is the golden nugget of this academy. Okay, let's go into the membership. And we're inside the membership now. So once you pay for this subscription, you will be you'll be encountering this page, which is the welcome page. And basically you'll have the core content. So this membership, it has 8 weeks live where Sanae meets with her members every week for 8 weeks. And there's modules. So we have 8 modules that they're going to go through during the time together. And they have also bonuses modules. Okay, so we have 8 core modules, and then we have 4 bonuses modules. Okay, so if we enter the membership, and you will have these modules are drip content. So every 7 days you will have a new module. So during these 8 weeks, Sanae goes live in a private group, and they'll have Q&A live sessions and masterclasses. There's also a secret Facebook group community. So when you go and the 7 days are released, you'll get to the next module. And like I said, you have all the content inside. So this is content that is already been built, and you don't have to repeat yourself. So this is the beauty of having a membership website. You will have then also the possibility of booking a discovery call with Sanae if you want to further explore the content that Sanae delivers. It's also included in your subscription. Basically, the membership has all the core modules, like I said, 8 core modules, and then you have the bonuses module. We have also a section for masterclasses. So you have different masterclasses that Sanae puts in there to help assist and support our members. There is also live membership, and then there's an area as well for resources. So any new resources will be added to this area here. So basically here you have all the worksheets like Paid in Full in Prospering Academy. So I hope this helped to make you see the possibilities of what Sanae Floyd has inside the membership website, and it's full of amazing content that you cannot miss. So this is one of the levels.
Ooh, can you hear me? How do I get it out now? Wait a minute. Remove from stream. This is good.
Good feature.
I'm liking it. Yeah, my clock was on top of my face. So I had to remove it. So that's it, right? Getting there. Monday. We start Monday, the 8th of March. We start Monday, the 8th of March. So yeah, just have a look at the sales page, like I said, and I can't wait to see you on the inside, to help you. Yeah.
Thank you.
Do you have anything to say?
Just thank you so much for this great conversation. This is the kind of stuff I love talking about. And yeah, just to thank you as well for supporting every launch I've ever done and helping me through those kind of moments where I'm like, Sophia, I need help with the tech. I don't have to worry about anymore because you deal with it, which is awesome. So yeah, thank you, Sophia.
Pleasure. Thank you so much for coming over. I'm gonna end today, and just, if you want to find out how to build your group program, I'm here for you. You can find me in increaseyoursocialreach.com. It's my website, and we can just jump on a call and kind of like try and understand your vision for your program, for your membership, for your courses, or whatever it is. If you need some guidance in your content, in your launch, and to engage with your tribe, I'm your girl. So thanks for watching. For those that are watching the replay as well, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.
Thank you, guys. Thanks, Sophia.
Bye.
Bye.